Hey everyone, and welcome. If you're a digital marketer, an agency owner, or anyone who has to juggle a ton of different client accounts, you know the pain, you know the chaos. Well, today we're going to dive into a tool that's built to fix that exact headache. So let's talk about why the old way of working is so frustrating and how we might just be able to solve it.
So, does this look familiar? I mean, just a sea of browser tabs, you're constantly logging in and out. Maybe you even have like 3 different browsers open just to keep your clients separate. It's a struggle we all know, but man, it is a massive drain on your focus and your time.
And look, this isn't just you being disorganized, right? This is a real bottleneck. You're losing precious minutes, even hours, to that constant context switching. You're probably sharing passwords in a spreadsheet or a Slack message, which we all know is risky. And every single link you click is a potential threat to your own computer. So let's really get into this multi-account maze and pinpoint exactly why the way you're probably working right now just doesn't scale. It's actually holding you back. The honest truth is, with regular browsers, you hit a hard ceiling on how efficient you can be. You're fighting things like cookie bleed, where the digital footprints from one account get all mixed up with another, and the platforms have no idea who you are. And that leads to accidental posts on the wrong account, and what I like to call profile gymnastics, that endless dance of logging out, clearing your cache, and logging back in. It's exhausting. But what if your browser was actually built from the ground up to solve this problem? Well, that's the whole idea behind the solution we're looking at today. Let's see how it offers a completely different way to work. Okay, so what is it? Put simply, Sendwin is a cloud browser. The magic here is that every single tab is its own completely isolated bubble. You could have 10 different Facebook accounts open, right next to each other, and none of them would ever conflict. And get this, there's no app to install, no extension to add. It all just works in the cloud. And when you put them side by side, the difference is just night and day. The old way is chaos. Different browsers, messy password sheets, clunky VPNs that slow everything down. The Sendwin way is just clean. It's one window, secure session links instead of passwords, and lightweight proxies for each specific tab you need. So how does this actually give you back your time and, let's be honest, your sanity? Let's break down the superpowers that directly attack those bottlenecks we talked about at the beginning. First up, and this is the big one, speed. Just imagine moving between all your client accounts as easily as you switch browser tabs. No more logging out, no more incognito windows. It's just a single click, and boom, you're instantly in the next account, ready to go. This alone is going to save you hours every single week. Now this is a total game changer, especially if you work in a team. We all know sharing passwords is a huge security nightmare, but sometimes you just have to do it to get the job done. Well, this approach gets rid of that risk completely. You're not sharing credentials. You're sharing a live, temporary session. And the process is so simple. You just generate a unique link for the account you're logged into. You can set a timer on it, say for 1 hour, then you send that link to your teammate. They can jump right in and do what they need to do, but they never, ever see the password. And when that timer runs out, their access is gone. You're always in complete control. This gets to the heart of Sendwin's security. It's a concept called Zero Trust Browser Isolation. So what does that mean? Basically, the website code isn't actually running on your computer. It's running on their secure servers and streamed to you, kind of like a Netflix video. So if you accidentally click on a phishing link, the malware never even has a chance to touch your machine. It's all contained in the cloud. Now, for anyone managing brands in different countries, this feature is absolutely huge. You can attach a unique proxy, which is basically just a private internet gateway, to any tab. This means your client in London can appear to be browsing from London, and your client in New York can appear from New York, all from your one computer without some heavy system-wide VPN slowing everything down. Okay, so who is this really for? I mean, who's going to see the biggest benefit from switching to a workflow like this? Well, if you're a marketer juggling ad accounts, an e-commerce seller with a bunch of different stores, or an SEO pro testing rankings from different cities, this feels like it was tailor-made for you. But it's also incredibly handy for developers who need clean testing environments, or even just power users who want to keep their work, personal, and side hustle stuff completely separate. All right, so the benefits are pretty clear, but you might be thinking, is this going to be complicated to set up? Let's walk through just how fast you can get started. So let's talk about the investment.
The plan that really seems to hit the sweet spot for most professionals is going to run you just under €30 a month.
And the reason that's the popular one is because this pro plan is where you get all the key features for really scaling up. Things like more sessions, extra storage, and those all-important team collaboration tools we were just talking about.
Once you picked a plan, or hey, even just started their free trial, the actual launch is incredibly fast. You just sign up on the website, and you can literally create your first isolated session right away. Because there's nothing to download and nothing to install, you can be up and running in like 2 minutes. It's that quick.
So I'll leave you with this question. Just think about your workflow right now. All the friction, the wasted time, the little security worries in the back of your mind. Now, what if all of that just disappeared? What could you build? How much more creative could you be? That's really the promise here, letting you stop fighting with your tools so you can get back to doing your absolute best work.